Hello, everybody. Sage here. So I wanted to do kind of an update on the Sebastian Rogers case. If you're not familiar with it, look it up. 15-year-old boy missing since February 26th from Tennessee. Still missing. His father is Seth Rogers. His mom is Katie Proudfoot. There's been a lot of inaction regarding this case when it comes to finding this boy. There's other stuff kind of happening, and what kind of led me to do another reading is Seth Rogers, the dad, and what's kind of going on with him in relation to finding his son. So, all alleged, I have to say this, all alleged, my opinion, not facts. I want to point out, whatever I have to say in my reading, I really don't expect, like Seth or anybody to even watch this. It's just, kind of feel bad, I feel bad for the situation, and if anything, it's more for me than anybody else. So anyway, let's do this, okay? I did do some shuffling before I started my video. I'm using the Marie Lenormand deck, and I use the Grand Tableau spread. So one more. Seth Rogers. Kind of worry about, oh yeah, there's clouds. Already there's two cards that come out, and it's clouds and the bear. So the bear means something very large and overpowering and dangerous, and the clouds is difficult to make a decision and not knowing which direction to take. Let's go on here. Death in a house. Okay, so Seth, you're definitely at a crossroads right now. There's a decision you have to make. There's information coming at you. It's a tough place to be. Yeah. I also want to point out, I'm not going to, excuse me, I'm still getting over being sick, so I'm not going to, say any names in this reading, but I think you'll probably figure it out. There's a lady here. Across from the lady is the snake, which we all know is the snake in the grass. The lady is sitting over the tower, which means a prison. And the prison is over the coffin. So, and the lady is also at the corner of the book, which, in this case is like sitting on information, or can be when it's corner to the mice, secrets. So I got to tell you, there's definitely some behind the scenes things going on with the investigation and finding Sebastian. Things that, Seth, you're not seeing. They're not going to tell you. There's a lot of electronic investigation. So, and I don't want to give it all away because I don't want to like tip anybody off, but there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than you realize, and they're not going to tell. They're not going to tell you because this is an investigation. They got to keep it close to the vest. I think that already that the FBI has been dealing with some of the aspects of this investigation. There is something coming down the pike that's going to disrupt some peace and tranquility for the female. It's going to be like very eye-opening for a lot of people regarding what had occurred with Sebastian. Now, I also want to mention something here. The child is looking towards the tree and the fish. And I, like I've said before, and I do not expect anybody to go at my word to go look for him in the places where I think he could be. But I still see a ravine. I still see like an alternative route to Memphis. Instead of going like the main highway, someone takes an alternative route, and there's like this place or park, or it's like this road that follows along the main highway but goes in the same direction towards Memphis. And I picture it in my mind's eye, but I don't, no names are coming to me, but there's like a side, like a pull off right on this road somewhere, and there's a big ravine where there's trees, a very deep ravine. I can usually kind of feel if there's going to be like if the person is going to be found quickly or not. And I feel like this is distant. It's like I just don't know. Kind of like Elijah Vu. I really feel like Elijah Vu is in at the dump, buried under tons of trash. I hate saying that. It just breaks my heart saying that, but with Sebastian, and I don't really see where, from my perspective, in my mind's eye, where I'm seeing him is like in a very deep ravine, but sometimes my perspective is skewed. And I feel like it is a deep ravine. And I really don't want someone like crawling into ravines to find him, on my word at all. Please don't. But I do feel that something of him is going to be found eventually. I just don't feel like it's soon. But please don't stop looking for him. Hey, I've been wrong before, and I really feel like we need to continue to look for him. Now, Seth, I really need to convey to you that, I don't even know how to say this. There's some people that surround you right now that may not have your best interest, but you don't see it. You're so angry, and I understand that. This is like, the stages of grief, and that's where you're at. You're just so angry, and that's totally understandable. And decision making at this point is really not good for anybody. I feel like currently that there's been a lot of steps going backward because of these new people around you. You need to be careful, please. Also, I want to get back to the North Carolina sighting and why it took so long for that child to be identified as not Sebastian. Now, there was a method to the madness here, and the police knew that wasn't him fairly quickly. But it was a test to see how some people that are being watched would react to it. So, I want to reiterate that, investigators, TBI, they are really working hard behind the scenes, and there's a lot of electronic stuff going on, electronic investigations, right? It's not something that they can tell you about because word cannot get out about it. They gotta do this. I'm not going to say exactly what they're doing, but please, I know you don't have any, but have a little bit more faith in them. If you can muster any. I mean, I don't blame you if you don't, because you've just been through so much. I mean, there's, no judgment for me at all. I know you're hurting. It's just awful, horrible stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I really, really worry about things being put out there, as facts that could damage your reputation. I know at this point, Seth, you don't care. It's like you don't care about anything. You just want your son. But actually, it doesn't help you finding your son by that happening. So anyway, you don't know me, and I'm just doing this reading. I just see you hurting. I see you hurting so bad, and I don't think I'm any comfort to you, and I'm sorry about that. But I just kind of felt impelled to do this quick reading for you or anybody that needs to hear it. That um, there will be eventual justice to this. And it's going to be shocking. To you, Seth. Or maybe not. But I think you know. But anyway, just hang in there and try to take care of yourself, and don't be smoking so much. Try and not smoke so much. It's hard, I know. Kind of helps relieve some of the stress, but a lot of times when we suffer such deep sadness and loss, what we feel emotionally can manifest itself physically, and just be careful. Start take care of yourself, smoke a little less. Yeah. All right. So thanks for listening, everybody. Subscribe, like this video, comment in the comment section if you feel impelled. And don't forget about my contest that I do. I'm going to do every month about a free reading. You have to pick a number between 1 and 500. You have to go to my community section. Excuse me. And play in that area there. There's a title to it. Anyway, thank you. Sage out.